When quarantine hit, it was hard not to feel feelings of loneliness and feelings of fear of what the world had in store today. As a filmmaker, I wanted to know how others, such as first responders directly fighting this pandemic, teachers, and fellow students cope during these unprecedented and lonely times. I wanted to see the reasons why they smiled, because I wanted to show that even when the world seems hopeless and uncertain, there is always a little light.
COVID has affected me most personally in the ways that it's kind of taken away a lot of the traditional senior activities I expected that I was going to experience. Like, for example, the schools closed in March the week before our GSA prom, which was supposed to be my last GSA prom and like my senior prom.
At work, life has changed completely with COVID. Everybody has to wear full PPE, even in the stations, on calls. It's been quite a drastic difference on how we treat clients and patients. And firehouse life has changed as well. You can't have, really too many visitors coming in like we used to. We have to wear our masks in the station just so we're not contaminating each other at the stations. We have to be 6 feet apart when we eat dinner or any meals.
It's been a very interesting season. I think overall the biggest effect that the pandemic has had on me is to think more creatively outside of the box. I've had to stretch my imagination on how I can serve people and love them where they are, and I am excited about how that carries into the time post-pandemic and just being more mindful and sensitive to how everybody has different needs and we can come alongside them in different ways.
I would say it gave me a chance to sit back and reflect upon myself, and also just have some perspective, to have appreciation of the little things in life.
Realizing how productive I can be when I have quiet, focused time, and how many distractions are in my life, and how that really opens that focused time opens up a lot of time for me to be able to rest and rejuvenate and indulge in what's important in life.
At the beginning of quarantine, I was definitely struggling mentally with everything. I was very sad a lot of the time, being just in my house and not being able to see friends or get to really do anything or experience my last moments of high school actually present in school. So definitely there was a lot of mental stress there. And I think what I eventually realized was that this is going to be going on for a long time and there's not really anything I can do about it. So I had to kind of just try and look at it from a different viewpoint and see how I can change this really unfortunate situation and make it into something that's beneficial for myself.
I have given myself time to do things I enjoy, such as painting, yoga, and also I'm going to start dancing. I'm not very good at dancing.
And so I started a nonprofit magazine called Poser, and with this magazine I kind of wanted to give exposure to and celebrate new female artists, but also at the same time I'm going to be using all the money that I make from the prints of the magazine, all of the profits, and I'm going to be donating them towards different causes for every issue.
Some really cool hobbies that have come out of this time are running in the mornings. I usually didn't do that on weekdays, but it has been so great with the time we were working at home, realizing that I needed to be more active and not just working on my computer all day.
So we had an extremely big amount of family time. Everybody was at home and it was great. Everybody got to connect. It made me really happy to be able to spend that much time with the family.
So, I don't know, things just are the way they are, and sometimes you can't change that, but you can make the best of your situation, and that's what I had to learn how to do during Corona. you.